Greetings, geeks and geekorellas. It is me, I am back. If you don't watch yesterday's video, which practically no one did, oh well. You wouldn't know that I actually kind of got my hand on some editing software. It's not great, but it'll work. So that's why you didn't have to see me fumble into a chair this time. But, anywho, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about Cloak and Dagger, which, before I talk about it, massive spoiler warning. If you have not seen it, please do not proceed. Come back and tell me what you think in the comments below. Because without getting into spoilers, I really like this. And this show, if it continues the way that it is, it's going to be like, I think, fighting with some of the best that we've seen of TV this year. To be somewhere in my top 10 of the year. This episode, oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna get into it, so all spoiler people, stay, non-spoiler people, bye. See you whenever. Alright, so spoilers, holy shit, this episode. This took an unexpected feels dive. I mean, I knew from the trailer that it was going to get feelsy because we're stepping into the mind of a man who is trapped away from his daughter, and that's an issue with Tandy. But I didn't expect him to go full on Tandy choosing to stay in a world that isn't real so she can hear her father's voice because her real life sucks. Holy crap. But anyway, let's actually get to the recap, because the recap starts at the church with Tandy and Ty talking about how Billy's friend who died last episode, and they're talking about it, and then Tandy says, I know this is a shit thing to ask, and I know this is horrible timing, but I could use your help with my father, trying to get him justice. And so she takes him to the guy that we saw last week that was in a catatonic state. Scientist chick, I believe her name is Tess. Sorry if I got that wrong. Her father. And so they get in there and they're immediately transported to the rig that exploded. Might I add, the same rig that gave them their powers. Same rig explosion. But apparently he's trapped in there. He doesn't remember anything Groundhog Day, because it's a Groundhog Day situation for him. He's reliving the same moment over and over and over and over. It's kind of like Zari from Legends of Tomorrow, where it's not he's reliving a whole day, he's reliving like an hour over and over and over, like she was. And so he's given up, he's gone a little cuckoo. He doesn't even remember his own daughter. But they're like, okay, well, we can stop this. If he can't, then we can, by working together. And things seem okay. They try a couple times, getting used to everything and getting a feel for how to fight the terrors, I believe that's what they called them, which we will never see again. Yeah, I bet you will see them again by the end of the season. Especially with how next episode is getting so close to the end of Ty's story that I feel like there's going to be a supernatural jolt at the end. And maybe we're going to be dealing with like a zombie outbreak in New Orleans, a terror zombie. Because we find out that yes, these terrorists are terror zombies. And apparently it's what happens when normal people get exposed to the energy that turned Ty and Tandy into superpowered beings. And so they're trying to fight them off, and they kind of get a feel for it, but then things get a little interrupted when Tandy finds out that mystery man who's been calling this whole time is her father. And like I said, pre-recap. Sorry, there's dust in the air, I think. But anyway. Got something in my eye. Anywho, pre-recap. Yeah, she gets stuck in there. She tells Ty that she's gonna leave. And that they're gonna leave together. But when he leaves, she stays in there. Which led to a cool line where he's like, damn, why are you such a good liar? And he's like, shit, I could leave her, but I can't do that. So he goes back in. Ow. He goes back in, and after some really emotional acting from both Olivia Holt and the dude who plays Ty, I'm sorry I don't know your name. I should look it up because he did a really good job. But honestly, mostly it was her. And pulling at your heartstrings, and you're like, ah. That scene where she's telling him, like, what does she have to live for in the real life? And here she can talk to her dad. And talking about Bobby, Billy. If you've seen the episode, you know that reference. And, oh boy, that was like some Netflix level acting. Netflix Marvel level acting. No offense to the guys, but I think it's better than anything we've seen from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Not to say that those guys aren't good. And maybe even might be even better acting than, at least with that scene, than Runaways, which I heavily enjoyed. Really, I really did. But anywho, he finally convinces her to leave, and they realize that they could save the plant all they want to, but it's Tessa's dad who has to do it. And Tandy pulls out some more good acting and gets him to come out of it by using his daughter and using her easy bake oven cookies that she made for him, which was touching scene. And I hope we get to see Tessa's dad again because he was a good actor. And oh my god, more good acting. And they convince him to do it while they fight off the terrors. They work. They get to the real world. Tessa's dad doesn't know who they are, Tandy and Ty. I mean, he barely knew who they were on the inside. But anywho, the day saved. In the in Ty trying to convince her to come out, they basically reveal that she knowingly roped into his like hero complex that he had, damsel in distress thing. And at the end of this episode, they break down those walls and start becoming friends and have amazing chemistry over a little cassette recording of Billy's voice. And really leading to the whole romance thing, which I don't know if this will come into play or not. But apparently a loophole to their no touching thing is that they can touch when they're both in someone's mind. I mean, if this goes romantic, I hate to see which mind they go. And I feel bad for that poor person. I know this is taking it to an extreme, but it's like, we really want to make out. So and so, can we jump into your mind and make out? I'm sorry, guys. I had to. But on that note, I will end it here. I will see you guys. Well, for those that are interested, I will see you Monday, where I will be picking up Salvation once again. Don't really want to go into why I had to skip this week. But if you care, tune in there, and I'll say it then. And I said it yesterday, too, so. Anyway, unless something happens, I might put out a special video, but that I was supposed to put out last week, but who knows? My health has been fluctuating lately. Nothing bad, just a little bug that won't go away. But anywho, also I've been getting into crafting more. I finally put up a video. It's at a bad angle, and there's bad editing, and I'm too freaking far away from the camera. But I did it. If future me remembers, I'll put it up in a card somewhere. But anyway, for reals, I will see you guys later. Since I don't have editing software, I'm not going to get up. But I still am going to do the outro, which is, till next time and beyond.